Biking in Marin County usually means a picturesque ride through the hills, but improving one particular stretch of hill in the Loma Alta Open Space Preserve just outside of Fairfax is coming with a hefty price tag. New at 6, Alan Martin live in the newsroom to show us why the tab is already growing well ahead of any work starting. Alan?
Well, Ken, it's a trail that's popular with weekend cyclists and hikers, and who knows how much it's going to cost to fix one small stretch of it. We do know it's going to cost a bundle just to study how to fix it.
So the trail itself is on the old railroad grade.
In the Loma Alta Open Space Preserve, hiking and biking trails retrace a time when trains ran along the Marin hillsides.
Except for this one area that we're looking at now where a trestle previously existed, but it's long since disappeared.
Cyclists like to call it the Plunge, a narrow dive down a rutted trail flanked by towering mounds of poison oak. It's a ride not everyone is willing to take.
Over time, we see the opportunity to make it safer, open it up for more use by children and families.
District 8 Supervisor Steve Kinsey would like to see the Plunge improved, but he's not happy with the decision to spend $45,000 on an outside consultant just for a first draft of the environmental impact study, a job that might normally be handled by county staff.
We have botanists on our staff, we have biologists, we have hydrologists, we have geologists, we have engineers and planners. We can't afford to constantly outsource these kinds of activities when we have the talent in-house.
The Parks Department says the consultant will also help provide a template for future trail projects, and that could produce long-term cost savings. But this is a county with trails along nearly every hill and valley, and changing this 1,000-foot stretch of it now costs $45,000 before anyone ever lifts a shovel.
Hundreds of miles of trails. We've got a road and trail plan that we've just adopted. So the concern I have is if we're going to spend $50,000 every quarter mile, we're going to run out of money before we actually have a meaningful trail program.
We reached out to people in the Parks Department today. They declined an on-camera interview, but they stand by the decision to outsource the study. We also tried to talk to the consultant. So far, she has not returned our calls. In the newsroom, Alan Martin, KPIX 5.